WhatsApp is no longer just a personal messaging platform, but it has also become a very powerful tool for businesses. And our today's video is on the same topic, that is WhatsApp business automation using Pabbly Connect. So what is this WhatsApp automation? The process of automating the conversation with your customers is referred to as WhatsApp automation. Now, what kind of conversations one can automate using WhatsApp automation? So assume that you are running some e-commerce store, so you can start sending the order notifications to your customers on their WhatsApp number automatically. And not just for the e-commerce owner, if you are running some dental clinic or a hospital or a salon and spa, you can also automate the process of sending the reminders on WhatsApp automatically. You can even see in this message, this is a friendly reminder of your nail extension booking with Mrs. Gupta. Another example we have is one can also create a chatbot to respond to the customer's queries as shown in the screenshot. Few people also use WhatsApp automation to send the automatic payment reminders on the arrival of the last date of the payment. Few e-commerce owners also use the automation to send the abundant cart message that your cart is missing, your order of t-shirt is not completed yet. And people can also send the files, videos and messages on WhatsApp automatically to their customers, clients and users. So why people are moving towards WhatsApp automation? What are the benefits of using WhatsApp automation? So if you are going to send the WhatsApp messages automatically, it is going to reduce the human intervention and efforts. And if you will start automating the things, of course it is going to improve the response time. Further, it is also a cost saving solution. Why? Because now you do not have to hire a big team to automate your processes. This WhatsApp automation is going to talk with your customers and clients on your behalf. Your team does not have to communicate with them, and in this way the customer satisfaction will also be improved and ultimately your sales will be improved. Now, how one can automate their WhatsApp messages? So firstly, you will have to choose a dedicated application of sending the WhatsApp messages like ASNC, Vati, Interact, etc. And that application should have the access of official WhatsApp business API. Once the application is finalized, create an account in that WhatsApp application. Now, how you can do that? How you can create an account in Vati? I will attach a separate video in my description box. You can refer that video, create an account in Vati and then come back here. And once the account is ready in Vati, we are going to connect our WhatsApp application with an automation software, Pabbly Connect. And in this way, we are going to automate the WhatsApp messages. Let's throw some light on some use cases of WhatsApp automation. So first use case here is when Google form is submitted, you can send a WhatsApp message to the form submitter automatically without doing anything manually. Another interesting use case we have is whenever the order is placed in your e-commerce store like Shopify, you can also start sending the order confirmation messages to your customers automatically. Again, you will have to connect your Shopify application with the Pabbly Connect, and in this way things will be automated. Another interesting use case we have here is when appointment is booked in Calendly software, then send an appointment confirmation to customers on WhatsApp automatically. If you really want to learn how you can automate the process of sending the WhatsApp messages, watch this video till end, because here I'm gonna covering this particular automation, that is whenever the Google form is submitted, how to send WhatsApp message to the form submitter. And that WhatsApp message will not be a basic message. We are going to send that WhatsApp message dynamically. Basically, I'll show you how you can share that dynamic file on WhatsApp to your form submitter automatically. So this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, an integration and automation software using which we are going to automate the entire WhatsApp message sending process. Now, how you can reach out here? Simply type pabbly.com/connect in your browser. Click on the sign up for free and create an account for free. And in the free account, you will also get free tasks to test these kind of amazing automation. Now, once you will log in and reach out to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, click on this blue button, that is is create workflow. But before I start creating my automation workflow, let me tell you, before even that you will have to create an account in Vati, and after that you will have to create an account in Vati to send the automatic WhatsApp messages. And again, in place of Vati you can also go with other applications like AI Sensei or Interact. And now the use case here, the idea here is, we are running some travel inquiry company, and as soon as a new inquiry is received, based on their selection we are going to send the PDF file on their WhatsApp number automatically. Okay, so this is the form I have already created, and I have already prepared the brochure of these two places in my notepad. I have added the links in my notepad. Let me even show you at least one catalog. Okay, this is the catalog for mesmerizing Kerala. Okay, closing it, coming back to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and now I am assuming that you have already created a form on the submission of which you want to send any kind of file, and an account is also ready in the Vati dashboard. And coming back here, and firstly provide a random name to your workflow, to your automation. Okay, so I will provide the name something like, when form is submitted, send file on WhatsApp automatically. Okay, I'm providing this particular name. Now it will ask you to select the folder in which you want to create your automation workflow. So I'm selecting this main workflow folder. Now clicking on create, and after that you will find two boxes. So these boxes are called as trigger and action, and here the trigger means when this happens, and action means do this. So whenever something happen in your first application, then automatically do this in your next application. Okay, so in this way you need to always choose your applications in this trigger and the action window in which you are building an automation. Okay, so according to our use case, I want that whenever any new form submission is received via Google Form, so that is why I will be selecting the same application as the trigger application. Further, I want that on the submission received, an automated WhatsApp message should be sent using Vati. So instead of directly selecting WhatsApp, we will be searching for Vati as an action application. Alright, so I have selected both the applications in this trigger and the action window, and now the idea here is I will be connecting these two one by one with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so let's first connect our Google Forms with Pabbly Connect. So firstly selecting the trigger event, that is new response received. You can also read the instructions. Triggers when a form is submitted and a response is added as a new row in the sheet. So yes, for connecting this Google Forms with the Pabbly Connect, we are going to use the spreadsheet which is already associated with this form. Okay, asking that create a new spreadsheet. So yes, of course I'm going to do the same. And how about I make a first dummy submission by opening this dummy form. Okay, so again telling you, I will be submitting this form as a dummy user. Alright, I have previewed that form. Alright, this is the form link. I think this is the spreadsheet link. I will have to preview my form once again, that is travel inquiry form. Scrolling down, and let's provide some details, that is dummy is the name of the person, and how about dummy user, I provide as the full name. The email address is dummyuser12@pabblytuts.com. Phone number, again I'm going to add a dummy number, but don't worry, I will replace this dummy number with my genuine WhatsApp number when I'm about to send the actual WhatsApp messages. Okay, and assume that I would like to travel in this Shimla Manali place, so I have selected the same choice, clicking on the submit button, and this submission will be captured in this spreadsheet. Let me first correct the formatting so that you can see this data very clearly. Okay, I hope you are able to see this data. This is the timestamp, this is the first name, last name. I'm really sorry, we have not a first name, last name, we have a full name. Here we also have the email, phone number, and that which place you would like to travel. Okay, I hope everything is visible to you. Okay, once you have at least one data in your spreadsheet, come back to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect and copy this webhook URL, because using this URL only we are going to connect our Google Forms with the Pabbly Connect. And how you can do that, again the instruction for the same are already given here. Even it is also waiting for the webhook response. Okay, so going back to my spreadsheet which is already associated with my form, clicking on extension, clicking on add-ons, clicking on get add-ons, and searching for the Pabbly Connect webhooks add-on first. Alright, so I have searched for the same, and you will notice that this add-on is already installed in my account because I have created several automation. Okay, if you are creating this for the first time, make sure that you install this add-on first, because after that you will have to open the same add-on from here. Click on this initial setup, and here exactly you will have to paste the same webhook URL which we have got via Pabbly Connect. Alright, so I have copied that once again. Coming back to this spreadsheet, let me paste the same, and now it is asking for the trigger column. The trigger column will be your final data column, in which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. Okay, so whenever a new submission will be added in this spreadsheet, that submission will definitely go up to E column, because this is the last field of our form, last field of our column. So that is why I will add E only as my trigger column. Now clicking on the send test button, and as soon as I do that, you will notice that the same submission data, or we can say the same spreadsheet row data, will be captured via Pabbly Connect. Alright, you can notice the response is received. Let me even show you the details one by one. Here we have the phone number of the person, the same name, the same email address, we also have the same place, we also have the trigger column and the spreadsheet name. Okay, so the presence of this data clearly shows that the connection in between our Google Forms and Pabbly Connect is working absolutely fine. Okay, so now onwards, what will happen? Every time someone will submit their inquiries via this form, the details will be captured via Pabbly Connect instantly, because this trigger will instantly capture no incoming data and the workflow execution will start in real time. Okay, but for that you will have to enable one more very important setting. Okay, come back to your spreadsheet and then click on extension once again. Okay, give me a second, I'll show you everything step by step. After opening this Pabbly Connect Webhooks add-on, you will have to enable this send on event option. As soon as you select this option, you will notice a tick mark will be added. That means this option is enabled, and now this option will ensure that every time a new data is added in our spreadsheet, every time a new row is added in this spreadsheet, those details should be sent to Pabbly Connect automatically and instantly. And another important thing I would like to tell you here is, whenever you connect your spreadsheet with Pabbly Connect, make sure multiple Gmail accounts should not be logged in the same tab, or you should work in the incognito window. I'm repeating this thing once again, either work in the incognito window or multiple Gmail accounts should not be logged in the same tab, otherwise you will get the authentication error and you will not receive any data inside dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Okay, so in this way the first step of our automation is done. Now moving further, I'll show you how you can send the WhatsApp messages. But before we compose the WhatsApp messages, let me tell you, you will have to click on this plus icon once again before your Vati step and after your Google Forms step and search for the lookup spreadsheet, basically lookup table. Now what is this lookup table? So here only we are going to define, we are going to match the requirement of the customer. Okay, so the customer requirement is Shimla Manali. In such case, this Shimla Manali brochure should be sent to the customer automatically. But if the customer's requirement he is sharing with us as Kerala, in that case that Kerala brochure should be sent. Okay, so how we are going to define this scenario and where we are going to define this scenario? So using this lookup table only we are going to define the whole scenario. Okay, so simply select the action event, that is lookup table, and then click on connect and it will be connected immediately. Now you just need to provide the options, provide the requirement of the customer of the form submitter. Okay, so currently we have provided only two options in this drop down in this radio button. So how about I click on this plus icon one more time and finally we have two things, that is this label value and label value. We have this label value at least for 2 times. So okay, so in this label I will add the first requirement of my customer and in front of that requirement I will pass the value of the brochure, basically the link of the brochure. Okay, in the same way I will copy this exact value, and yes, it is really important that you copy and paste the exact things only, otherwise again this is not going to work effectively. And again, after providing the label, you will have to provide the value of this label which you would like to send. Okay, so this is the Kerala brochure. Give me a second, let me paste the same. Alright, I have pasted both the thing at incorrect place. I'll have to correct it. Okay, this is for Kerala. Give me a second, let me also copy and paste this Shimla Manali brochure. Alright, now as soon as I click on this button, you will notice that a response will be received. Well, we have forgot to provide the lookup key, okay, which is required. So basically you will have to provide the requirement which customer is sharing with you. Okay, so currently the customer has shared this Shimla Manali requirement, so I will have to paste the same thing. But the interesting thing is I don't need to manually copy and paste the requirement from my spreadsheet and paste below again and again. I am going to map this requirement from this data only, and this is an interesting thing. Yes, I am going to do this process via mapping, which will replace this detail automatically when we will receive a new requirement from our form submitter. Okay, mapping is very simple. When you will click on this field, you will find the above data here in the drop down. Simply select the requirement of the customer of the form submitter, and in this way whatever the details you will map here will be replaced automatically when our automation will work in real time. What is this fallback value? Just in case there is no data received, there is no requirement received from customers end, then what value should be added here? This is just a default value. You can consider it in this way. Okay, so we have provided the lookup key, and we have also provided the value that whenever the lookup key is Shimla, it is going to give us the response of the Shimla Manali brochure only. Let me even show you the response. Okay, you will notice we will receive the same brochure, that is of Shimla and Manali. Okay, so in this way the second step of our automation is done, and we have defined the whole scenario of the requirement matching of customer. Now moving further, I'll show you how you can send the same brochure to your customer on WhatsApp. So simply select the action event, that is send a template message, then click on connect, click on add a new connection, and now for the connection it is asking for the API endpoint and this access token. So right now I'm assuming that you already have an account in Vati, so you will have to go to this API docs, and here exactly you will get both the details, that is this access token. So give me a second, let me paste the same, and this endpoint also. So again give me a second, and I have copied the same, let me paste the same, clicking on save, and in this way my Vati account will be immediately connected with Pabbly Connect. And the very first thing it is asking for the WhatsApp number to whom you want to send the WhatsApp message. So I want to send the WhatsApp message to the form submitter, and I have already captured the data of the form submitter as a response of my trigger step, which I have mapped successfully. Kindly make sure that you also read these instructions, and again repeating this thing once again, that whatever the details you will map here will be replaced automatically when our automation will work in real time. But if you will provide any detail manually, that detail will remain same. So this is the difference in providing the values via mapping and via manually. Okay, and that is why mapping plays a major role inside this automation. Now it is asking to select the template. So here you can notice, because we are connected, whatever the templates are already available in my Vati account have started visible here. But what is this template all about? So before I select any template, let me give you a quick overview of that. Okay, so whenever you are using some official API of WhatsApp to send the WhatsApp messages to your customers and client, you will always have to create a new template, then you will have to get it approved via parent company of WhatsApp, that is Meta, and if your template is approved, then only you will be able to initiate the conversation with your customers and clients on WhatsApp. Okay, in my case I have already created one template and got the approval for the same. Now how you can create this template? Simply click on this green button and provide the basic details. If you still want to learn, you can watch this tutorial, or I will attach a separate video again in my description box on this template creation. Okay, scrolling down, and now I'll show you the template which I have created. Okay, so this is the name of my template, that is file sharing on WhatsApp. The category I have selected is marketing. The language I have chosen is this English, and in the broadcast title I have selected media because my use case is to send the WhatsApp messages along with the file. Okay, so that is why I have selected media, and in this media also I have selected this document because I wanted to send the PDF brochure. If you want, you can also send the images or videos, and this is the field of your broadcast, basically the header field. And here you can notice I have added a value with the name file packed with 2 curly braces. Okay, and if I will scroll down, you will notice more options like this. Okay, so these are called as variables. So whatever the values I want to keep on changing automatically, I have added those values in the form of variable, and whatever the details I have provided here manually will remain same. Okay, why we are doing that? Because the same template will be used to send the messages to all the form submitters. Okay, so that is why we have specifically added these values in the form of variable, and this is the maximum word limit of template creation, but you can add as many as variables as you want inside your message template. You can also do the basic formatting, and you can see the preview of your message from here. Let me even show you that. Hello demo user, and the name of the form submitter will be added here automatically. Thank you for sharing your traveling requirement with us. You have selected city as Kerala, so we are attaching the same brochure along with the message. Someone from our team will call you and will discuss the package. Meanwhile, you can check our website. Thanks ABC Tour and Travel. And this is the footer section, which was optional, so I have not included any. This is the button section, again it was optional, and this is the sample content. So basically you will have to provide a dummy content, that is what values may appear in place of these variables. This is going to be just a dummy content, just a sample content, and once everything is provided, you can submit it for the approval, and if your template is approved, you are ready to use that template. Okay, so how about I search for the same template which was sending the file, I guess. Okay, so how about I search for the same. All right, I have selected the same, asking for the broadcast name. Okay, so how about I write something like send PDF file, adding any random name. Let me also correct the spelling of this, asking for the custom parameters, the most interesting part of this Vati, because from here only we are going to provide the values to our variables, that is what values will appear. Okay, so currently I have one. Okay, give me a second, I'll show you. This is my first variable, this is my second variable, and this is the third variable. Okay, so currently I have 3 variables in total, so I will be copying and pasting the same thing 3 times. Okay, 3 times. So first is done, also add a comma, then second time again add a comma, and then third time, and kindly remove the last comma. Okay, and in place of this color you will have to provide the name of the variable, and in place of the value of the color, that is blue, you will have to provide the value of your variable. Okay, so we have the name of the variable as file. Okay, so give me a second, let me paste the same. Okay, and in place of value of this variable, we are going to map the detail from this lookup response. Remember, we have received this brochure as the response. Again, with the second variable, we have the value, we have the variable name as city, so I will be copying and pasting the same thing in place of the color, that is city, and the value of the city will be mapped from this forms. Okay, so we have this form data, and remember, as a form submitter, we have selected the city as Shimla Manali, and the third variable turn, that is of the city. Well, I'm really sorry, our second variable was a name, so I had to provide the name of the person. Okay, so I have removed that. Let me also remove the city name, and let me map the name of the person. Lastly, I am going to provide the value to the third variable. So give me a second, let me copy and paste the same thing, and again in place of blue, I will be mapping specifying this value. Okay, and after providing all the details, you just need to click on this button that is save and send test request, and in this way the details, the response will be received and your message will be sent. But currently we have sent this message on a dummy WhatsApp number, so give me a second, let me replace this number with my genuine WhatsApp number, and then I'll show you how a message will be arrived. Okay, so give me a second. Alright, so I have provided the genuine WhatsApp number, clicking on this button save and send test request, and here you can notice the response is received. Going back to my WhatsApp web, and did you notice a notification is received, and this message also consisting of the same file attached which the customer has shared with us as a requirement. Hello dummy user, thank you for sharing your traveling requirement with us. You have selected city as this. Well, I'm really sorry. Once again, I think I have mapped some other detail. Okay, I will correct it. So we are attaching the same brochure along with the message. Someone from our team will call you and will discuss the package. So coming back to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and let's cross check how many variables we had. Okay, so the first variable we had was the file. Let's cross check. Yes, we have added the value as file only, and after that we have provided the value of that file. Okay, the second variable we had that is name. Okay, yes, I have copied and pasted the same thing. I think name is name and the value is name only. And third we have city, and in place of city we had to map the name of the city. So give me a second, let me map the same. Alright, I have mapped this Shimla Manali. How about I click on this button save and send test request once again, and you will notice that one more message will be received here, and this time we have received a correct message. Okay, so in this way, with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can automate the process of sending the WhatsApp messages to your customers automatically. Okay, and once this automation is ready inside Pabbly Connect, after that you can even close Pabbly Connect, because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. You do not have to do anything manually once this automation is ready, because now onwards what will happen? Every time a new response is received of the form submitter, the details, the messages will be sent on WhatsApp automatically along with the brochure. And just in case if you want to access this 3-step automation inside your Pabbly Connect account, I will also attach the link of my automation workflow into the description box. So click on this link, sign up for free into the Pabbly Connect, and then you will be able to access the same workflow inside your own Pabbly Connect account, that too for free. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.